Why, hello there, lovely one. So we're looking at the calculus questions from the paper 1 IEB of May 2022. This first question is asking us to determine determine the derivative from first principles. So I've written out the formula over here so that we can get straight into it. What confuses people is the fact that it looks so ugly. But we're still just going to substitute in as we always do, and if you do that, you'll be fine. And that is exactly what I've done here. So just to make it more clear, I'm going to highlight the f of x plus h, and where I substituted in the value of x plus h for every time I saw the value of x, or the variable x. So in the equation, there was an x squared, and I've replaced it now with x plus h. As you can see, I've started multiplying things out, but you'll see that I've just made it more obvious that these two are connected. I have squared the binomial, so it was x plus h squared and became x squared plus 2hx plus h squared. I also wanted to point out the fact that I multiplied that negative into the brackets, and that's how I got to positive 2x squared minus 3x. So once we've multiplied out the brackets, it does look quite ugly, because how many terms are there? Well, far too many. So that's why I've stopped us over here so that you can see how I'm going to get rid of this 3x. I've got 3x and I'm subtracting 3x, which gives me no x's. And then I've also got minus 2x squared, and I've got plus 2x squared happening over there. So that means, and let's scroll up a little, that I'm going to have minus 4hx minus 2h squared plus 3h. Whoopsie, I've made my line a little bit long here. Okay, so the one thing that will happen at this point is that you will see that we always have a common factor of h that we can take out. So if we've done this correctly, we will take the common factor of h out. You'll notice that I carry on writing down this limit as h tends towards 0, and that's really, really important. So now we're approaching the end of this problem. Took out a common factor of h, and they cancelled, and I'm left with this. This is when we make all of the h's disappear. And it literally looks like we've done that. So we're going to write it down. This is the final step. Wherever there was an h, it's now replaced with 0. The limit tends towards there, and that is our first derivative. Now, the best way to check we're correct is to do the first derivative to the side as if we were doing it without doing first principles. First principles are a great way to get good marks. They tend to be 4 to 5 marks each, and it's something you really can just memorize, practice enough. So let's take a look. I did 2, and the exponent 2 times by negative 2 gave me negative 4, and I'm replaced with an exponent of 1. I don't actually have to write that, it's just as a teacher I like to do it. And then with the 3x, I have got x to the power of 1. It multiplies 3, giving me 3, and then x becomes to the 0, and that's why it looks like this. Anyway, and as you can see, we've got the same answer either way. And that's it from me for now. Much love.